Today we're starting with something most people get completely wrong. A deaf dog is not a broken version of a hearing dog. They're not limited, they're not behind, and they are operating on a different communication channel. And once you understand that, everything about training changes. Let me show you what I mean. When most people try to train a deaf dog, they immediately think of terms of loss. Like the loss of a hearing. What can't they do? What are they missing? But that mindset creates confusion before the first command is ever given. Because you're trying to replace sound. Instead, you need to be replacing the structure. Here's the shift. Training a deaf dog is not about removing communication. It's about upgrading it. You're not simplifying the dog, but you're refining the trainer. In my system, we don't rely on voice. We rely on clarity. We rely on repetition. And we rely on visual language the dog can actually read in real time. All right, so think about how dogs already communicate naturally. They don't talk. They don't use words. What do they use? They use posture, eye contact, movement, energy. That's already their native language. That's how dogs communicate with each other. So we're just learning how to speak it more fluently. Now here's where the most training falls apart. People still try to train deaf dogs like hearing dogs, but with the sound turned off. They have the same expectations, the same timing, the same communication style, just missing the audio. And that is where frustration builds. Because without sound, your timing has to become precise. Your body language has to become intentional. And your consistency has to become absolute. There's no room for accidental communication anymore. And that's actually the advantage. Because once you remove the noise, you remove confusion. And once confusion is gone, the learning, it accelerates. So let me show you in what that looks like in real life. With my dogs, a command word isn't a word. It's a picture, a position, a moment in space that they recognize instantly. When I say sit, it's not spoken, it's shown. Come is not called. It's a hand signal. It's created through movement and expectation. And the dogs don't hesitate because they are not translating language, they're reading structure. And this is where the transformation happens. Not louder communication, but in clearer leadership. So if you're working with a deaf dog or even just a distracted hearing dog, the system still applies the same way. Because clarity always wins over volume. Every time.
Okay, sit. Come on, buddy, sit.
In the next video, I'm going to break down exactly how we build that silent communication system, step by step. How you replace verbal cues with visual markers. And how your dog learns to read you like a living signal. But for now, remember this one thing, all right? Your dog is not limited. Your communication was just incomplete. And we fix that by changing the system, not the dog. We look at ourselves first, not the dog. So thank you for watching, and welcome to the Silent System. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see these videos so they can reach those who are bringing home a deaf dog or someone who's thinking about giving up on their furry friend because they may be too frustrated with the process. We want to help those dogs that are being left behind at the shelters and are forgotten because of a misconception. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, stay clear, stay consistent, and train silent.